preparations for Rally Barbados, I had a few scares because the gears weren't going in because I changed the rubbers in the slave cylinder, and after that, after I bleed the system, gears weren't going in, had a little trouble there, so I had to keep bleeding them, but finally, after 2 days later, I got everything working correct. The gears aren't as smooth as I would like them, but they're at a satisfactory level, so I can deal with that for King of the Hill. But Rally Barbados, I will bleed them some more to make sure I get everything up to standard. Just really want to get to the end. That's the truth. As this is my first year, I don't want to put my expectations too high to say going to win or place or anything like that. Once I make it to the end, I will be happy. If I do get a top finishing place, then that will make everything better, but my main goal is to finish.
Hey guys, just got the new to me E36 M3 out today. Bought the car a few weeks back out of England, prepared from a guy named Tom Preston, who actually been to Barbados before. She's a nearly standard M3, just some cams and some suspension, and the plan is just to have some fun with her. Looking for a good, strong, reliable car, and just to have a good time. We're not reinventing the wheel here, we're just doing this for fun, so that's what we intend to do. Today, just up here at Bushy Park, never driven the car in anything resembling Anga before, so gonna try to just put a little mileage on her, see how she responds, see what we need to change in terms of settings on suspension and maybe brakes and stuff to adapt her for the conditions here. And again, just try and have some fun.
It's a BMW E21, it's a 1982. It has in 2.5 straight six with 3 carburetors from a E46. It's running 15x8 rims, and it's pretty much that in a nutshell. My plan for me and this car is to have a long relationship. Keep it on the road and just have fun with it.
The car is a 1993 model Opel Corsa, so surprisingly enough it's going to be 20 years old next year. Definitely doesn't look that way. It's running the same engine and gearbox I had in the Suzuki Swift, but obviously everything was refurbished and redone. The engine is now on throttle bodies instead of carburetors, so it's making a little bit better torque figure, a lot more drivability. The car is obviously going to be heavier than the Swift was because I'm running an M6. But it's going to be 100 times better than the Swift was. It's going to be one amazing car. I kind of expect to have a hopefully incident-free rally. I'm going to be taking it very easy and not try to catch anybody because these guys in this group are really quick. And I need to learn how to, well, basically learn the car from the bottom up. I've never driven it before. It's something very new to me, very foreign. And my confidence level from the last 2 years is pretty much gone. So I really need to build it back up. But I just expect to have hopefully a smooth sailing rally.
Yeah man, prepping up the car, got some new throttle bodies on the car there and dropping the radiator a couple inches to clear it. But just like last year, the car gave no mechanical errors at all, no problems, other than the overheating, and we just put in a new engine, some new throttle bodies. So that's what we're doing ready for this year. We can go in S11. S10 is, you got a bunch of fellas there that beat in WRC cars, so I'm going to fight up in the taller group with the 2-liter boys and 2+ liter boys. I'm going to have some fun. Once the car is reliable, I think it should have a great result. Last year we ran 9th overall, and I ran a Group E, but obviously we don't become a finisher. We're not registered as a finisher. But when we blew the engine, or blew the head gasket, we thought, which was the engine had a problem, we backed off and we ended up dropping down to 10th or 11th. But I just want to have a good result, and once again, it's a long rally. Once the car finishes, I think it will be hopefully the same as last year. Everybody in that group is a challenge. Stuart Maloney is going to be one of the hot boys in there, the Watson brothers, Alex Whitehead, Brian Gill. I mean, all those guys there are going to be, all the Elmos. It's just going to be a great battle, and from start to finish, I'm looking forward to it.
Received the gearbox again back today from FedEx. We sent it away to the States to try to get this shifting problem fixed that it had. Basically what we've done is we've turned the gearbox from every gear having 8 dogs down to 4 dogs. So hopefully this will fix the shifting problems that we've been plagued with basically from the beginning of the year. and then that will then in turn allow Barry and myself to get more into the car, because we really haven't been able to push it to the 100% because you're never sure if you're going to get into gear or not. Other than that, the car is basically ready to go. Just a few little minor things, wheel alignment, stuff like that, and other than that, I'm on track. Well, I gotta shake it down King of the Hill and see where we kind of fall in the field. There's so many fast two-wheel drive competitors now. See where we fall, and I would like to, my goal is to be second to wheel drive after Neil. I don't know if that will be possible because we got Wee Wee, Brett Clark, Josh Reed, you know, Stuart Maloney, tons of people to compete against with all equally good cars and everybody driving hard. So we see where we fall, but that's my goal.
What we've done so far is change the engine. We've upgraded from a 1600 to 1800. The rest of the car is pretty much the same, aside from one or two slight alterations we made to the suspension and stuff like that. But the engine is the main change that you will see this year. We only got it up and running about 2 nights ago, so it's still a learning process, and that's what the King Hill is going to be for me, a learning process. But I think that it's going to be a good experience, and I think the car should be relatively competitive as well. Well, once we get through King of the Hill and everything is working the way I hope it will work, we will be looking to go at Rally Barbados 100% and see what result we can pull off. Also, just see what the car is capable of doing. It's going to be a bit different than before. Again, as I said, it's going to be a learning process, but I think once I'm comfortable inside the car that we should come to grips with it pretty quickly. I'd like to thank Still, Gliptone, Hankook, Royal Purple, Weetabix, SDRR and E-Zone. They've all come on board with me this year, which helped make this possible, and we look forward to rallying with them for many years to come.
See if it going up.